Hello and welcome back to my channel, Talisman Tarot. In this reading I want to ask the cards and the spirit directly why the person on your mind hasn't texted you back. So I want to figure out why they have left you on red, and I have 7 groups here for you. This will be group number 1, this will be group number 2, this will be group number 3, this will be group number 4, this will be group number 5, this will be group number 6, and this will be group number 7. And so I will ask you to use your intuition to choose the right group for you, the group that speaks to you the most, the group that catches your eye, and that group will be your group. And if you need more time, you can always pause the video, but if you don't, I'll just proceed to the reading. So, hello group number 1. You chose this pyrite, and I will start with some channeled information, and then I will draw some cards for you. So, okay, I heard the words, "it's none of your business," and so maybe you asked this person about something that they didn't want to answer, so maybe they felt like you were being a bit too nosy, or maybe they felt like you were overstepping their boundaries in some way. Like, maybe this person is a really private person, and so maybe they just don't like to talk about personal stuff with people. So I feel like that is kind of the vibe I'm getting here, that you might have asked this person a question that they didn't want to answer, and that might be why they haven't texted you back. So but let's draw some cards here. Page of Pentacles reversed, the Fool, Nine of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Cups. Okay, so with the Page of Pentacles here reversed, like, you can see that, like, when this card is upright, it's a shepherd, and so I think, like, a shepherd tries to make animals follow them, and so with this card reversed, there might have been a situation here where you tried to talk this person into doing something. Like, maybe you were giving this person some sort of recommendation or advice, maybe. Maybe this was something rather personal, like maybe you saw that this person was in some sort of pickle, and you wanted to help them out, and so you told them that you had been in the same pickle once, and you might have told them that, like, back when you were in the same pickle, you did this and this to get out of the pickle. Like, like, you might have given the person the advice that you got back when you were in the same situation, or something you realized back when you were in that same situation. I'm sorry I'm being really vague here, but this is kind of what I'm picking up on, so take what resonates. But okay, so I feel like there was something here where you gave some advice and they might have felt like you were all up in their business, and that you needed to mind your own business. So you might also have like tried to introduce this person to something that you thought was really cool. Like maybe some of you introduced this person to actually like the spiritual community or something, and like you might have told them that you thought they had a connection themselves, and this person might have like felt like you were trying to manipulate them, or even like made them that you were trying to make them join some cult or something. But I don't know. That's maybe only for one of you, though. I don't think all of you have like. I don't think this person is like well, take what resonates. If you've had a conversation with this person where you try to maybe make them join some sort of spiritual community, or maybe you just like made a recommendation to some book you were reading or something, and this person felt like you were trying to get them into some weird cult or something, and yeah, that might only be for one of you, but that came in. So for the rest of you, I think this might have just been like some friendly advice. Like you might have recommended that they joined the same gym as you, and like if they were dissatisfied with their own gym, like you, and for some weird reason they felt like you were overstepping some boundaries there. I don't know why, but like that's what I'm getting. But you could also have recommended them to see your therapist or your healer or your acupuncturist or something, like, because like you thought they would benefit from seeing them, like, and I think you meant it only in a really helpful way, but for some reason I think this person might have taken offense to that. And so with a fool here, I think this person like might also have felt like you were maybe like moving a bit too fast, or at a really fast pace. So for instance, if this is a really new thing, a new friendship or relationship, you might have started writing to this person as if you were best buddies, and I just think this person is so closed off and like reserved, and maybe also a bit socially awkward, and like they didn't like the fact that the friendship or relationship or whatever was moving so fast. Like they felt like it was a bit too spontaneous and impulsive, and like they like it to be a bit more they like to take everything kind of slow, I think. So like maybe this is the type of person who only opens up to their friends after years and years and years of friendship. And so if you started asking some really personal questions or started giving them personal advice as if you knew them, then that might have freaked them out a bit, because they are used to everything moving in such a slow pace. And so yeah, with the 9 of Pentacles reversed, I think this person might be like the type who is very independent, and I don't think they are the type who takes advice from just anyone, and they don't like to receive any help from anyone. Like you can see in this picture here, these angels here are having their baskets out, and they are trying to catch these coins falling down from the sky. And I think when it's reversed, I think this person just like I don't want any. Like it's like this energy where they are just people keep offering things to them, and they are just like nah, I don't need anything. Like yeah. I think like this person is this person might be the type who wants as little as possible to do with other people, because they don't want to have to owe people anything. Like they don't want people to help them in the slightest, because they are afraid that they need to return the favor, and that's like a deal breaker for them for some reason. Like it's really hard for them to do anything nice for other people, so they don't like it when people do that to them, because it's I'm not really getting why this is so hard for this person, but okay. So I think this person might be a bit damaged, maybe. So like I don't know if this person has like ever experienced unconditional love. I think they believe that every interaction with people is a tit for tat situation, and so they try to avoid as many of those interactions as possible, because they don't want to want people to expect something from them that they know they are not going to give. Like so, like in a way, I think this person kind of is okay with just doing nothing for others and expecting nothing in return, and like yeah. So that's, I don't know. Like they are fine by themselves. They are fine doing everything by themselves, and they are they are fine by like never actually helping others or getting involved in other people's lives. I'm going to say this, but like like I know I shouldn't diagnose people. I know I shouldn't do that, but like I'm getting this feeling that this person might be on the spectrum somewhere. So maybe like Asperger's or autism, but like somewhere on the spectrum. It's just a feeling I have. I'm not sure though, but and so they might actually be completely fine with this. So maybe they will live a fine life, not getting involved in any other people's lives, but like just that it's just important that you know this, so that you don't expect anything that they won't give to you. Like so. And like I think this person shuts people shuts off when people start offering to help them, and especially if people just spontaneously does something nice to them, like without asking them about it first. Like every other person would find that to be delightful, but this person feels like it's a downright ambush, actually, like they are getting captured by niceness, and now they are forced against their will to do something nice in return, and yeah. So if you did do something nice to them without them asking for it, or without asking them first, this might have actually been the deal breaker that is the cause to why they are not replying to your text. So yeah, even though it sounds completely absurd, but yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. So with a Knight of Cups, well, this card is kind of saying the same thing as the rest of the cards. Like you can see this lady here, that's you, and that's him or her. Like I'm not saying that this is not gender specific, but I'm pretty sure that you are this person. This person you're asking about is this person, and I think like you can see that this person here is like a helpful horse offering to give this man a ride on like yeah, and I think this person just felt like you were being too helpful and supportive, and they just couldn't handle that. Like and for some reason that just didn't fly with them, and so. But forget about this person. Like whoever this is, like they don't deserve you. Like, of course, if you're asking about like your brother or something, then okay, you can't really get that person out of your life. But if this is someone who you are not related to in any way, then feel free to like just shut this person out, because I think you deserve more. I think you deserve to be to be with someone who actually appreciates your help and your support, and probably also someone who wouldn't mind supporting you back, like who wouldn't see that as like the worst thing. And that is not this person at all. So yeah, but that's what I have for you, group number 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hello, group number 2. So I will start with a channeled, with some channeled information, and then I will draw some cards for you. Okay, so I hate to say this, but I feel like this person might be like a bit shallow, like I don't know what the situation this is, but I'm getting a strong feeling that this might be someone you went on a date with. Maybe you met online, and if that resonates with you, I think this person felt like well, I think this person felt like you were hotter on your profile picture for some reason. So, like I don't know, but like it's a really shallow energy, like, which is kind of funny, because I don't think this person is even that good looking themselves. So, but looks seem to be very important for this person, and they seem to have really high standards, and so I think I don't you shouldn't take this personally, because I think this person has so high standards that like I don't think anyone can actually live up to that. But yeah, I think this person might have not texted you back because you didn't live up to their standards, or their expectations of you for some reason. They might have felt like they got like played, or like tricked, because they might have felt like your profile picture was so much better than how you look in person, even though I don't think that's true. But like I think that's something they felt or something. Maybe you wore makeup on your profile picture but you didn't on the date, or I don't know. But let's draw some cards here. 10 of Wands, reversed. Wasn't it reversed? I think it was. Yes, 10 of Wands reversed. 3 of Cups reversed. 3 of Swords. 5 of Wands. Okay, so with the 10 of Wands reversed, like, okay, so this kind of makes sense. I think this person might be like a fitness fanatic or something. I think this person might have felt like you weren't a fitness fanatic like them, like that you weren't trimmed or athletic enough or something, like, yeah. With the 3 of Cups reversed, I think this person might have gotten the idea that you might be a bit of a party girl, and that might also have been a deal breaker for this person, because this person might be very serious about their body and like what they put inside their body, and so they might have like very strict rules when it comes to drinking alcohol and stuff like that. Maybe you also told this person that you are a foodie, and that you love to eat out on restaurants and try new foods, and I think this person just really couldn't relate to you, because this person might be on like a very strict diet, and like they might count calories, and like, now, like, I'm going to say something, and I'm trying to well, okay, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I think this person might have felt that you were slightly overweight, and you might not have been at all, but in their mind you were. They considered you to be overweight in their well, in their world they would see it that way, and that might have been the deal breaker actually for this person. And so like if you openly talked about your love for food, or if you've talked about how good of a cook you are, this might have triggered them a bit, because they can't really understand why anyone who is slightly overweight wouldn't be ashamed of their body and ashamed of admitting that they love food, which I think, which I don't think, I don't think you are ashamed of that, which is great. It's great that you aren't ashamed of that, and you should never change the way you are, and you should never stop talking about if you have a passion for food and cooking, that why should you not be able to talk about that? It makes no sense. But just because this person has a stick up their butt, why should you change the way you are? And you shouldn't do that. So my best bet is that this person actually has been ashamed of their body before. Like, maybe this person has been overweight themselves, and they might have hated themselves and felt like they needed to work out and diet to feel good about themselves. And I think they actually feel sort of envious when they meet someone like you, because you seem to be so confident in yourself, and you just seem to be your unapologetic self, and you don't seem to be ashamed of your body at all. And I think it just bothers this person that you can be so comfortable in your own body, because that's something they've never been able to be. And so take it as a compliment, don't take it personally at all. Like, this seems to be their issue and their issue alone. Like, this has nothing to do with you, everything to do with them. So with a 3 of Swords here, I think this person might also have left you on red because there was some other situation going on. Like, maybe this person had just gotten out of a relationship with someone else, and maybe they weren't completely over it. Like, maybe they were still in love with their ex, and so maybe that's also a part of this reason why this person had or has so high standards. Like, maybe they don't want to meet someone new. Maybe they were forced to go on this date, or on the dating market in general, because some friends or their family might have pushed them to start dating again and start putting themselves out there. And maybe they ended up doing it kind of half-assed, and so maybe they were just looking for the smallest deal breakers, and maybe the deal breaker with the weight thing might have not been a deal breaker at all, but this might not have been that big of a deal, but they just made it out to be a bigger deal than it was, because they were just looking for reasons to not date you, or date anyone for that matter. I also think this person might have been looking for a rebound, but not only a rebound, a rebound that was really attractive, so that they could prove to their ex or that they had moved on and found someone who were even hotter than their ex. It's very absurd, but I think the bottom line here is that this person wasn't seriously looking for love. they were looking for love for all the wrong reasons, and I think with the 5 of Wands here, I think this is rather fitting. I think this person was trying to put themselves in a bit of a cage, and I think like they weren't really looking for love. What they really needed was to be alone, to fully get over this breakup. And so like the squirrel here, like you can see the squirrel here, it has like created this shelter from this electrical storm, but they've created the shelter using wood, and wood is highly inflammable. So the shelter seems good, but it's actually not that good. It's actually maybe even worse than being under any, but being like unprotected. Like, and so I think this person has been dealing with this breakup in a really unhealthy way by trying to get back in the game prematurely, but they've subconsciously destroyed any possibility for finding love by being overly picky, which they've done because they know deep down they aren't ready for a serious relationship. But if they keep doing this, they'll never find love, and they'll like end up like this squirrel alone here in this shelter. And also the lightning is usually symbolic of God striking down on earth and mixing things up, and especially when we are too stubborn in our own ways and too like fixed in our own ways. It's like this divine intervention sometimes happens, and so I think this divine intervention actually was that that this person like found you, like the divine intervention led them to you in the first place. But they are like this squirrel here, like they've created this shelter from this lightning storm because they don't want to listen to their intuition. They don't want to listen to the guidance they are getting. It's like the saying, like, you can lead the horse to water but you can't make him drink. And so I think some divine entities or entity or spirit guides or whatever do actually see some strange potential in this union. Maybe it's because you could learn something from each other. Like, you are obviously very different, and maybe this person has some like very persistent like spirit guides who actually were rooting for you because they saw how you could make a great impact on this person and make them loosen up and not take life so seriously and not care so much about what others think and just live life. Like, but I think this person is too stubborn in their own ways. They are too stuck up on their ex and too shallow to actually recognize how good you could have been for them. But well, it's their loss, really. So maybe they will grow up one day, but I don't think you should wait for this person at all, because you deserve someone a lot better than this person. So yeah, that's all I have for you, group number 2. I hope this reading was helpful, and if it was, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 3. You chose this Moki marble, and I will start with some channeled information, and then I will draw some cards for you. And so I'll just start. So okay, I think the reason why this person hasn't texted you back might be because they are in love with someone else. That message came in quite strongly, so I think this person might have ignored your message because like they didn't want it to interfere with their relationship or their potential relationship with someone else. I'm also like getting this feeling that this person might have been I think this person deleted the conversation you had. If you had a conversation on Messenger, I think this person deleted the whole conversation. And I think it might have been because they didn't want their girlfriend or boyfriend to find it and see it. And so I think this person might have actually wanted to write you back, but they felt like they couldn't because it was too risky. And even if you two didn't write anything remotely romantic or flirtatious to each other on Messenger, I still think this person was paranoid that their girlfriend or boyfriend would get the wrong idea about this and read too much into it. I'm also getting a message that for some of you this might have actually already happened. Maybe you wrote something to this person and their boyfriend or girlfriend accidentally read it, and they might have started asking all these questions, and maybe like that maybe their girlfriend or boyfriend is a bit like the jealous type, so this person you're asking about might be like held on a very short leash, like they might not be allowed to have friendships with the opposite sex like at all, and so maybe they haven't texted you back because they actually aren't allowed to, so they've been restricted in some way. But I think like I don't think that resonates with all of you. It might only resonate with a few of you. I think for the majority of you, I think it's the person. I think it's a person you're asking about. I think it's that person who is a bit paranoid and afraid of their girlfriend or boyfriend, and like afraid that their girlfriend or boyfriend will get mad at them if they like see the messages. But that might not even be the case. Like, but this does kind of make me wonder if this person actually has some feelings for you, because, well, if they didn't have feelings for you and you two just wrote casually like friends, then they wouldn't get paranoid. That would be like they would only get paranoid if they knew that it could be understood the wrong way. And to be able to know that it can be understood the wrong way, you have to understand it the wrong way in the first place. or else you can't see it the wrong way, if that makes sense. Like, so I think this person might have actually, well, might have had feelings for you, and they were afraid that it would shine through the texts that you've written to each other, because they might feel like it's a bit written between the lines. I think this person has been a bit torn between you and their girlfriend or boyfriend, or if this person doesn't have a girlfriend or boyfriend, I think this might have been someone, like maybe they had someone in their life that they were casually dating, but who they still was hoping to get steady with. But I actually think I actually think they might have felt the same way about you. So I'm definitely getting this feeling that they had to make a choice between you two at some point, and I think they chose the other person, and they made that choice that might have closed the door on you, and so they want that door to be closed because they are afraid that if they open the door to you, that might be risky. So I don't know. Let's draw some cards. Yeah, okay, 3 of Cups. That makes perfect sense. 5 of Cups. 4 of Cups. A lot of cups. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, but so I definitely feel like, because there are only cups in the reading, I feel like there are feelings here. With the 3 of Cups, I definitely think there was a third party situation, a love triangle of some sort, and I think they ended up choosing the other person, but I'm not sure they are fully certain about that decision they made, but they did have to make a decision, and that was the decision they made, and I don't think they were happy about it. But I also think there might be something here about coffee. So maybe you invited this person out for coffee the last time you wrote to this person, and you might have asked just in a friendly manner. And I think that might have been why they rejected you or didn't text you back, because they felt like you were asking them out on more of a date, and they couldn't go out on a date with you because they were dating someone else, and so they might have seen this coffee date as a date, and that might have been like the deal breaker here. With the 5 of Cups, I think this person might actually be rather sad about this situation. Like, I don't think this person wanted to leave you unread. They didn't want to be like a douchebag who didn't write you back, but I think they felt like they were backed up in a corner, like in this picture here. Like, I think like they didn't know what to do, like their hands were tied. So this is getting me back to the previous vibes I was picking up on, that this person probably feels like like they don't have any options here. Like they it's not an actual option for them to text you back. So I think they have been told not to text you, and they've probably been told this by their girlfriend or boyfriend. But it could also be someone else. Maybe a friend has asked them to not contact you. Like maybe if you two have a friend in common, this friend might have told the person you're asking about to back off and not flirt with you, because this friend wanted to have a shot with you first. And so maybe there's like some bro code here that this person is trying to keep, and they feel like their hands are tied because they swore an oath to this person that they weren't going to flirt with you. I don't know. Whatever the situation is, whatever is causing this person to feel like backed up in a corner, and feel like their hands are tied, then I think whatever it is, I think this person is sad about it. With the Four of Cups, I think for some of you this person might feel like they have to reject you, but they don't want to reject you, so they may keep postponing it, hoping that if they just wait long enough you will move on and they won't have to have that uncomfortable conversation with you. And like, I don't think this like I really don't think it's because this person is a douchebag. I just think they care about you and they don't want to hurt you, and they feel like it's all just kind of messed up. That and like that's the energy I'm getting here. I think this person might just be ignoring this altogether because it's easier than having to deal with it. And so I think they are just closing their eyes, like in this picture here, acting like it doesn't exist. And if they just act like it doesn't exist for so long, then it won't exist. Like, so yeah. That is all I have for you, group number 3. I hope this reading helped you gain some clarity on this situation, and if it did, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 4. I will start with some channeled information and then I will draw some cards for you. So I'm getting like this really... Okay, so I'm getting a kind of a blunt answer, like that that borderlines to straight up rudeness actually, but like I'm hearing that this person just like didn't text you back because they didn't want to. Like it seems like they just didn't feel like it. Like I'm getting like this image in my head that they just saw the message and they read it and then just put their phone back in their pocket, like, and as if it wasn't really a big deal. And I'm even getting like this feeling that someone around them actually asked them if they weren't going to answer the message, and they just shook their head and said, "Nah, that wasn't anything important." And well, maybe this wasn't at all as rude as I first thought it was. Like maybe they were just like in the middle of class or at a meeting or in their study group or something, and they just didn't think it was that important to text you back right away. Of course, if this message was actually sort of urgent, or if you were like writing something important to them, then of course it's a very bad sign that they didn't text you back, because then it seems that they made a conscious decision to not make you a priority. But take what resonates. So let's draw some cards. So 4 of Swords, King of Wands, Eight of Wands, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Okay, so now this is actually quite funny, because like this is a completely different message. I'm liking this because I was like, at first I thought this reading was going to go another way, but I'm pleasantly surprised that it's not going the way I thought it was going to go. So with this is actually kind of brilliant. Look at this picture here. Like, this is a person here. The person is writing here. You can see it. And the person has fallen asleep while writing. So, okay, so it's not really that bad. The answer can be that this person got your text, fell asleep while texting back, and didn't get to write the text, finish the text before they fell asleep. That's a very likely answer. Like, so so if you are asking about why someone hasn't texted you back, and it's like only been like a few hours or maybe a day, then the answer probably is that like they just fell asleep and maybe they woke up and forgot about it, but maybe they and maybe they will just text you back very soon. Like or like maybe they even fell asleep before they even saw your text. Like maybe they just had the messenger app running and as they were falling asleep, and maybe they got the message after they had fallen asleep, and so it came in and looked like it had been read, but really it hadn't. So like maybe so like so maybe give it some time. Don't be completely discouraged yet. So maybe like with the King of Wands here, I think this person, well, even though it's very likely that this person just fell asleep, I think there might also be some element here of maybe they feel like you talk a bit much. Like, so they might feel like you text a lot. Maybe you need to think a bit before you text. Like maybe you make a lot of like random texts about nothing. Like I think you might be someone who sends a lot of memes and probably a lot of stupid memes. Like I'm guessing like this picture in my mind, and I'm actually not familiar with this meme at all. And well, it could actually have been like a meme that one of you have made yourself, but it's like this picture of a bird with a cowboy hat, and the caption is like Bird Reynolds, like Bird Reynolds. Get it? Like, okay, yeah, that's horrible. That's a really, really stupid joke. I get it. I get why that would be like I'm not sure I would have like responded to that text or that meme. Well, but I think you might have sent that meme to this person and they might have like looked at it and thought that that joke did not deserve a response. And so maybe that's like why they left you on red. Like they might have just felt like your meme game was getting out of hand. They like needed to like, I don't know, but like I kind of love it though. Like I wish I had someone in my life who would like love me that much that they would want to send me memes all day every day just to make me smile. But to each their own, I suppose. So with the 8 of Wands here, I think this person will text you back really soon. Like they are just in the middle of something. I'm like, maybe they are actually like studying right now or reading something or writing something, and so they might be completely focused on that right now. So maybe they have an important exam coming up, and so maybe that's it. I don't know. But with the Queen of Swords here, I think this might also be about you being too talkative. You might be the type who needs to talk everything through. Like maybe you don't really know how you feel about certain things unless you talk to someone about them. Like, I think you might have some strong Mercury placement, or maybe you are a Virgo or a Gemini or both in strong placements. Like, you might need to talk about your feelings before you can feel your feelings. So like, if you are in an argument at work, you might need someone to talk to afterwards about this argument to kind of make sense of it. And like, this person might, like, you might use this person for that, and I think this person might feel like you are being a bit gossipy, but really I don't think that you are. Like, I think you just need to make sense of things that are happening around you, and that involves like the conflicts that occur around you, and so you need to talk to someone to make sense of those conflicts. And sometimes these conflicts don't directly concern you, but you might still feel like you need to talk to make sense of what you've observed in your environment. Like, you have this strong need to analyze and understand your surroundings and understand the people around you and how they react and what they are fighting over and who is in love with who. And okay, this does sound a bit gossipy. So maybe you are a bit gossipy. Big deal. We are all kind of gossipy. Like, we all like gossip. Who doesn't really? So people who say they never gossip are liars. Like, that's the truth. Like, and sometimes gossip is just great small talk. Like, if you don't know what to talk to someone about, but you still want to talk to them, like, then sometimes it's just like a great icebreaker to say, hey, did you like hear what Karen said to Melissa? Wasn't that crazy? Like, like, I get it. I think we all turn to gossip sometimes. Like, when we want to break the ice, it's not really a crime though. Like, and okay, so with the King of Swords here, this is actually priceless. I love this. Like, this person you're asking about, this person is the biggest gossip on the planet. This person is like so gossipy themselves. Like, why on earth is this person judging you for being too gossipy when they are like fucking kind, like they are fucking drama queens. Like, like this person like has like a real drama queen hidden in them, but it's like they don't want anyone to know about it, so they make it out as if you are the one who is the gossip girl, you are the one who is the drama queen, because then they feel like they feel better about themselves. Like, I think they might feel like you are, or they might be kidding themselves and saying that you are a bad influence on them, but really it's like it's more the other way around. I think like I think this person is just like it's just as excited about gossip as you are, but for some reason they are playing all sanctimonious. Like, you can see this person, it's a that's a pope right there. Like, this that's a saint. That's a saint or a pope or a whatever. But it's Yeah. So I think this person is like playing all sanctimonious and holy, but really they aren't. Like, but I think they feel like that. Like I don't think they like the person they are around you, and so they make it out as if it's you who are the problem, but who's the problem? But like but really that's just the real them. Like that's who they are on the inside, and so they just need to come to terms with the fact that they are gossip girls, and like they also need to check themselves. Like I feel like they might judge you for your meme game, but their meme game is like not exactly on point. Like all their jokes are like it's. I don't think this person necessarily is like the best at making jokes themselves. Like and they also like they also text you too much at times, and they also text you about random shit that isn't important. Like they need to look at themselves before they start judging you for doing exactly the same shit as they do. So yeah, I think that's it. Like that's all I'm guessing here for you, group number 4. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 5. So I will start with some channeled information for you, and then I will draw some cards. And so I think there might be something about a circle here. And it might have been a circle that might have left this person terrified. I think you might have shown this person something that was very groundbreaking, that made them believe in something that they didn't want to believe in. I know I'm being extremely vague here, like, but this is what I'm getting. So this is giving me some associations to some magic. Maybe you showed this person some magic, or maybe you told this person about magic. Maybe you showed this person something, like maybe like you know those when in witchcraft when some people make like what's it called? It doesn't matter. But sigil, or I don't know how to pronounce that, but sigil or sickle. I don't think that's how to pronounce it though. I don't know though. I've only seen it in writing, so but like those sort of like things, I don't know. And maybe you showed this, maybe you sent a picture of this to this person, and this person might have felt like it was kind of creepy, and they might have ignored your text because they thought it was creepy. But it could also be something much more down to earth. Like maybe the message is that this person is intimidated by you because you belong to some inner circle or something. So maybe you, like, if you work or study with this person, you might hang out with some people that are considered the popular people in the office or in the school, or I don't know. It could be whatever. I think it's more likely because like well, there aren't like many people who are into like hardcore witchcraft, but like you never know. Like let's let's draw some cards here. Like this is just really I'm not really getting much information here. So like I'll just draw some cards here. So okay, so the High Priestess. Okay, and the High Priest. Huh. And Ace of Wands reversed. Okay, so definitely there must have definitely been something about, if not witchcraft, then maybe clairvoyance or mediumship or something. You might have I think this person might see you as like a powerful psychic or a powerful witch, or like they might believe that you have some sort of magical powers. They might also feel like they might feel like you put a spell on them. So maybe they are afraid of that. Like you might actually have. Maybe you did make a spell. So, but I think you might have done it in like quite a pure way. Like you haven't made like a real spell or anything, or like some of you might, but the majority of you haven't. But you might have like done some other things that might be considered as magic, but like more magic in the form of the power of suggestion. And so maybe you have like given this person a gift, and you might have only given them that gift so that they will think of you every time they see the gift, and then associate you with something positive. Also, if this person has like ever visited your house, you might have like burned a scented candle with like a very, very common scent, like maybe cinnamon, which is actually a very effective trick, because if we can make people associate us with a very common smell, then every time the person smells like cinnamon, they will think of us, which is kind of often because cinnamon is such a common spice. Like, if that makes sense. It's like, so like you might have done those like small suggestive things, but like I don't know, I don't think you've done like any hardcore magic. Well, maybe candle magic, but like that is also like that's as hardcore as it gets. But well, so it's like I'm not feeling that it's like really hardcore. So for those of you who have, of course, I know most of you probably haven't done any witchcraft or anything at all. But but whatever, I think this person might have asked themselves if they actually felt like an attraction to you because you've done some spell on them, and so they could actually be thinking that even though you might not have made a spell on them at all, and so but they might just assume that because they know that you're into like spirituality and stuff like that, and so I think yeah. But I also think it might be the psychic thing that you might that this person might have felt like you were too psychic, or or maybe the fact that you were psychic might have like scared them off, and maybe you predicted something that ended up coming true, or maybe you guessed something about this person that freaked them out. Maybe you read their natal chart and told them something about their lives that they had never realized before, like how everything is crappy because of their mother, because of they have like some moon placement in their that maybe they have like the 12th house in I don't know, like maybe they have their moon in something, or their sun might be in some kind of house that is often like considered the mother. I'm really bad at astrology, by the way. It's not my strong suit at all. But so like I just want to get that out there, so that people don't think I'm like an astrologer. Like I'm not. I'm more into the tarot. So okay. But I think this person might have like felt like you said something to them about something that made them change their view on something, and they might have gotten an epiphany about something, and for that I think they are grateful, but maybe they are kind of avoiding you because they don't want to come back for more. Like they are happy for what you've contributed with, but that's also it. Like I think they are a bit afraid that like because you might have said something that like completely made them rethink everything, and it might have put their world upside down. And I think they feel like they shouldn't really talk to you that much because like now they have like finally put the pieces back together after you completely scattered like their view on something, and like now they finally put it back together, and they don't want you to give them any more epiphanies because they're fine, and so that's like a message I'm getting. So like maybe this person also feels like you have had them spellbound, like you might have made them share way more than they intended to, like you might have made them share their deepest, darkest secrets. Like you probably have this gift of making people open up to you and share their secrets with you, and you might have used that gift on this person, and this person might have felt like it was too much. Maybe they regret telling you those things, but maybe they feel like you know too much about them, or something. So with a high priest here, like this card says sage, so maybe this person feels like they need to sage after their conversation with you. Like maybe things just got a bit too real and a bit too scary, and quite frankly, I think the reason why this person might have been frightened by your abilities might actually be because they have abilities themselves, like that they've shot down from like an early age. And so maybe this person did have some freaky maybe this person had some freaky experiences as a child, where they saw ghosts or something, and maybe this like maybe they grew out of it naturally, or maybe they had help from a professional to close off to the spirit world, and so maybe it really triggers this person to meet someone who is exposing them to the spirit world, because they've closed that door and they don't want to open it again. Like, I also think some of you might be dealing with like someone who used to smoke a lot of weed, and maybe in this time when they were smoking quite heavily and maybe also taking LSD or something, they might have accidentally opened like a portal to the spirit world, and like that they then needed to needed professional help to close. And I think your openness to the spirit world might pose like a threat to this person, because I feel like if they start listening to you and believing in this stuff again, that this will be a slippery slope and make them have some weird experiences again, and I don't think they want that. And so with the Ace of Wands reversed, I think this person actually sees you as sort of this thing they want to explore, but they can't. Like, their gut is telling them to be curious and explore the spirit world, but their mind is telling them to block it all out and act as if it doesn't exist at all, to protect themselves. And so I think that might be kind of the conflict here within this person, that they kind of have this interest in you as this priestess because they themselves is this priest, but like they and this could be a very beautiful union where you actually could learn a lot from each other and like grow and become really in alignment with your higher self. And but this person has chosen not to. That whole idea is not for them. They want something else. And so yeah, that's kind of what I have for you, group number 5. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye. hello group number 6. So I will start with some channeled information and then I will draw some cards for you. So I'm not actually sure this person has left you on red at all. Or if they have left you on red, I don't think it was on purpose. I don't know if this is like someone you've texted with on Tinder or something, but like I think I feel like there might actually have been like a mistake here. I think this person might actually have lost the message or lost you on Tinder. Like that happens sometimes, that a match is just lost and none of the parties involved actually unmatched and the other, like, and so this person might actually think that you were the one who unmatched with them. So there is also a possibility that this person actually lost their Tinder account or forgot the password to their Tinder account, and so they might not have like access to any of their matches. Like I'm just getting this feeling here that there might have happened something that was actually more of a mistake or a glitch or something. That this person actually wanted to text you, but they couldn't because they couldn't find you for some reason. So, like your name was like nowhere to be found. I feel like, but of course I'm not sure this will resonate with all of you, but it definitely will resonate with some of you. But I will need to ask the cards about this. So yeah. The Chariot reversed. That makes sense. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles. Sorry. King of Cups. Three of Swords reversed. Okay, with the Chariot reversed. Makes sense. It makes perfect sense. I think there might have been something here about them actually texting you back, but for some reason the message got lost, and so the message might have never been delivered to you, and so they might have thought they texted you back, but you never received the message. Maybe they had bad reception at the time, or maybe the servers were down or something. So like, I definitely think the reason why this person has left you on red is very likely because of some technical issues that has nothing to do with you whatsoever. Like, so yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles, I actually think this person sees you as rather great. But they might actually be wondering why you are so slow to text them back, because the Queen of Pentacles is the slowest of the queens, and so maybe they actually see it as like the other way around, that you are leaving them hanging. So with the King of Cups here, you can like see that there's like this bird on top here, on top of the head here or whatever, and like, so this like, I think this is confirmation that this person actually did send a message that that they sent with like their pigeon post, but the pigeon post is still here, so it has not yet left this person. So maybe maybe the message will arrive soon. Maybe there has just been a delay because of bad reception. Maybe they are like on vacation in some remote area, like maybe they are out camping in the woods or something, and so they might only get reception like in a few days from now. Like so maybe just be a bit patient. With the Three of Swords reversed, I think this is an indication that this person actually would really want to put the puzzle pieces together and solve this mystery. Like whatever this reading might be about, like if this is like a lost Tinder match or message that hasn't been delivered, or maybe this card is like talking about something deeper, like maybe you two actually go way back, and maybe you have had some conflicts throughout the years, and maybe you have had like a period apart, and if that is the case, I think this person actually really wants to gather the puzzle pieces. Like I think, like because of the flower here, you can see that the flower has been cut into many pieces, and so maybe that is what has happened throughout the years. Maybe some things have been cut off, or maybe I don't know. But I think this person really wants to glue the pieces back together with you. And make it better again. But if that's not like, if that doesn't resonate with you, I think it's just referring to how this person wants to apologize for whatever happened here. Like if they lost you on Tinder, or if they lost their Tinder account, or if they got bad reception or something. Like I think they want to apologize and somehow make it up to you. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing here. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hello, group number 7. I will start with some channeled information, and then I will draw some cards for you. So first of all, I think for some of you this person has been partying a lot lately. I think for a few, one or two of you, like this might be something to do with a graduation. Like maybe this person graduated and maybe they are celebrating because of that. But I just think this person is having a lot of fun, and the last thing on their mind right now might be like, I think you might be the last thing on their mind. I hate to say that, but like maybe it's more like they don't want to be concerned about writing you back. They just want to have fun, and they don't want to miss out on any little part of this experience that they are having right now. And in their mind, that means that replying to texts from you can wait. For some of you, this might not be because of graduation, but in that case I think it might just be about vacation. Like they might just be focusing on enjoying their vacation right now, and making the most of it. I don't know, but let's draw some cards here for you. The Fool, Seven of Flamingos reversed, the Hanged Man, Three of Wands. Okay, with the Fool here, I think this is definitely the YOLO vibe I was getting before, like you only live once vibe. Like, I think this person is just feeling like they want to enjoy the now, the present. They want to be present with the people around them. So if you live like a long way from this person, like if there's a distance between you two right now, maybe because they are on vacation or because they moved away, then I think this person is just trying to prioritize the people that are actually around them right now instead of those who live many miles away, if that makes sense. So but also if you are someone from this person's past, like if you have a history with this person, I think this person might feel like they don't want to revisit the past. They only want to live in the present. They don't want the past to come back and haunt them. I don't know, take what resonates, but like I think this person just feels like they want to have fun. Maybe your texts aren't that fun. Like maybe your texts are about something serious, and I just think this person feels like it's killing the vibe for them, and they don't want to let that happen. Of course, if you've texted this person and told them like something really serious, like that your grandmother just died or something, like, and this person is ignoring that because they don't want it to suck the life out of the party, then this person is a total prick and you need to run for the hills, like, because this person is not worth your time. But if it's more like you wanting to talk about something that happened in the past between you two, then I think this person is just blocking it, just trying to start afresh right now, and I think they are ignoring everything that makes them think of the past, because they want a fresh start with no ghosts from the past. Like, of course, if this idiot did something to you, like if this idiot hurt you in any way, and you are writing them because you want them to admit what they did, then I think this person is just so selfish that they just don't want to admit what they did, and they just want to move on as if it never happened. Like they might have even like started afresh because of what happened. Like maybe they moved to a different state or something to run away from it all, so that they didn't have to deal with the consequences of their actions. And now they are just trying to live this completely YOLO life, where they want to party all the time with nothing slowing them down. Like I'm sensing some major drug issues from this reading, and I'm actually afraid that like someone will get hurt. Like, I think this person is both like a danger to themselves and to others right now. Like, I don't know why I'm getting this feeling, but like I feel like this person might have done you wrong. They might have acted recklessly towards you without thinking about the consequences, and now they are completely running away from the consequences. And I'm not sure that they will stop acting recklessly unless they are stopped. I'm not getting a good vibe from this person. With the 7 of flamingos reversed, I think this person might also be doing something that is on the wrong side of the law. Maybe it's just about the drug thing, but I think there could be more to it. I think it might even be a possibility that this person is actually in trouble as we speak. Maybe this person has actually been pulled over for drunk driving, or maybe something even worse than that. Maybe this person hasn't texted you back because they have been arrested for something. I know that's really specific and it might only resonate with one of you, but the message came through. So, but for the rest of you, I think this card might be referring to cheating. So if this person is someone you're in a relationship with and you have a suspicion about them cheating on you, I think your suspicion is right. I think with the Hanged Man, I think this is just confirmation that this person is maybe purposely ignoring you. Like, it's not a mistake. It's not because their phone is turned off or anything like I feel like they have seen your text. They have just purposely chosen not to reply to it. With the 3 of peppermills here, I think I think first of all they are probably also, just like I said before, not texting you because they are trying to look forward and move forward, and they don't want anything from the past slowing them down. But I think there are also, like, because of this picture here, I think there are some things happening behind the curtain that you don't know about. And I think there are some secrets that you don't know about. Things this person hasn't told you. It could be about the drug thing. If this is the first you've heard of them having a drug problem, but like it could also be that this person is keeping something illegal hidden from you. Like maybe you knew that this person was taking drugs, but you might not have known that they dealt drugs too. So maybe this is the secret they are keeping from you. So yeah, I think there's something here about like some trouble with the law, or maybe you are the trouble that they have with the law. Like if you have threatened to turn them over to the police because of something they did to you, then maybe they are ignoring you because they think that if they just ignore you enough and just keep moving and moving and moving to new places, then this whole thing will just blow over and they will dodge a bullet. But I'm pretty sure that they know they fucked up though, because if they didn't know that, then they wouldn't be trying to so hard to like run away from it. So if that makes sense. So this was kind of a heavy reading. I I hope this reading was helpful though, and if it was, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye!